What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Adrian, the problem Broner. It looks like Adrian does have a problem because the judge in Cleveland tosses the boxer in jail over a probation violation. Wow. Cleveland, Ohio, a judge Cleveland threw former world champion boxer Adrian Broner in jail this week after finding that he had failed to enroll in an alcohol treatment program as a part of his court-ordered probation for assaulting a woman at a nightclub. Cuyahoga County Common Pleas Court Judge Sherry Midday ordered Broner, 32, remanded to the county jail after a Tuesday hearing, according to court records. Broner also has a hearing scheduled for October 26, where another judge in the same court will decide whether to hold him in contempt for failing to cooperate with civil lawsuits the woman filed against him. The move comes after police in Kentucky, just outside Broner's hometown of Cincinnati, arrested him on bench warrants in each case. The woman accused Broner of trapping her beneath his body and forcefully kissing her at a Cleveland nightclub during the 2018 NBA Finals. He was charged with several felonies, but ultimately received probation after he pleaded guilty to misdemeanor charge of assault. Cuyahoga County Common Pleas Court Judge Sherry Midday later sent Broner to jail for 7 days in August 2020 after she found he violated that probation when police arrested him on DUI charges in Florida, where he lives. The woman, who was 35 years old at the time, hired civil attorney Chandra and the Chandra Law firm and filed a lawsuit against Broner, who did not hire an attorney to show up to defend himself. This year, Cuyahoga County Common Pleas Court Judge Nancy Margaret Russo ruled in favor of the woman and ordered Broner to pay more than $800,000. Broner did not pay, and Russo granted requests from the woman's attorney and ordered him to produce records about his finances. Broner has appealed Russo's decision to the 8th District Court of Appeals, which has not said whether it will take up the appeal. Chandra has filed paperwork to garnish Broner's wages to repay the debt. Russo issued a warrant for Broner in August after finding that he failed to show up for his deposition this summer, missed a contempt hearing, and was not cooperating with discovery orders, according to court records. Broner, a welterweight, of course, who won championships in 4 different weight classes, returned to the ring in February and won a unanimous decision against Giovanni Santiago. It was his first victory since 2017. Wow. Listen, that was a lot to swallow, but it had to happen. I had to say it because this is what Adrian Broner has been doing for the last 4 years. Come on, this shit goes back to 2018. He ain't won since 2017. Okay? Now, here's the thing. When you're dealing with Chandra, okay, when I heard that, I can never pronounce her name, okay? But when you're dealing with someone like that, she's the person that goes after you. You know what I mean? Sorry, he's the person that goes after you. And he knows what he's doing. Now, it was amateur night for Adrian Broner, and you have to ask, what the fuck were you thinking? He didn't even have a lawyer. You know, so that probably wouldn't have been the case if he had a lawyer going out the bat for him. Okay? And it's bad because Adrian, now, we know what this is about. Oh, you have to pay damages with $800,000. Look, there's no kiss worth $800,000. I'm sorry, people. To counterpunch that, yo, that's excessive. You know what I mean? That's not appropriate what he did, but damn, $800,000. You know what I mean? But then you drop it down to an assault, which is a kiss. It ain't like he headbutted her or something like that. You know what I mean? He probably butted her with his lips. But like $800,000. Look, Adrian Broner wasn't going to pay that, and I know Adrian wasn't going to do that. But Adrian messed up again. He put his shit on Twitter just saying he had bricks of money like this. with $100 bills or whatnot. So yeah, then they see that, then they're like, oh, he can pay and he will pay. So now they're trying to get his fighting purse. Now, so I think for the longest, Adrian Broner, because that's $1 million. Why do you think Adrian Broner is asking for like 10 and he's trying to strong arm someone like Al Heyman, like, hey man, you need to give me what you owe me or what I'm asking for because I've done this and I've done that for you and I need this and, and all that. He's trying to get out of this trouble, but then he's not even trying to help himself. Okay, Adrian Broner, the things that he could have done, he didn't do. He should have enrolled in that program, that substance abuse program. He should have enrolled in that. He didn't. He was caught DWIs. He was drunk again. You could have took an Uber. Oh, that's right. He got fucking kicked out of an Uber, right? Listen, Adrian Broner needs someone that's around him that's going to keep him out of trouble. Obviously, his women, his wife, or whoever, they can't do that. They don't have that kind of control on him. He needs somebody like a good friend. I mean, not the homeboy he grew up with, somebody else. You know what I mean? That changed their life around, that don't do anything like he does, because if he did or if they did, they're going to be in the same shit together. I mean, somebody that's totally opposite from Adrian Broner that keeps him out of trouble. Keeps him out of trouble, keeps him focused, keeps him going to his training camps, keeps him in and out of the ring, in and out of the ring. Not just in the ring, in and out of the ring. He needs a trainer out of the ring too. So, because these type things can be avoided. He doesn't want to end up like Mike Tyson one day, because that's where he's headed, because that's how Mike started. Mike had a lot of problems with the law, this, that, and the other, and then finally somebody hit him with, the grand prize, 5 years, right? So he doesn't want to be that way, and he's still young, and he's still young enough to turn this shit around and not fuck up and not be in a situation, because as of now, he's getting in trouble over the things he did do, because of some things he didn't tie up. He reminds me of relatives that I have. Right? So, those type of things happen, when you're dealing with things that you're not handling. You just don't go to court and, hey, that's it, it's over. They want you to do something in return, and he needs to get that shit done, because it's coming back to bite him in the ass. And Adrian Broner, I don't want him to go out like that, because fighters, celebrities, they put themselves in situations, but they also are targets. So actually you think, oh, they're the antagonist, but actually in hindsight, they're actually victims, because they get caught in situations like this chick was in. You don't know her story. You know nothing about her, but we do know she wants $800,000 because he brushed up on her. You know what I mean? So obviously, it is what it is, So, I mean, he needs to take care of himself, because guys like that, they see their targets a lot of times and don't put themselves in that type of situation. Those 7 days, I hope he has time to reflect. Counterpunching Adrian Broner, I wish him well. I hope he doesn't end up doing any stupid stuff and do what the people ask him to do. But anyway, that's my counterpunch on that. You guys tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.